Hello y'all, welcome back to another episode of OHAD. And today we are gonna go to Fahrenkeep, or at least explore as much of Fahrenkeep as is possible. But first things first, remember guys that I saved up all those souls to buy a certain key. We're finally gonna put it to some use, because the key fits here. Here we go. I'm gonna go all the way up on this tower and explore the last bits of Farthing Shrine. But before we do that, mainly because I really dislike that jump, just here and here. There we go. It's a ladder. Now we don't have to do that stupid... Wait, what happened? Oh, that stupid tree jump, because now we can just take the ladder. I don't know, it's important for me, guys. Alright. Back up, 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 back up. And here we go. So that's Farthing Shrine, and that, in the distance, is where we fought Judex Sekundir. And we came from over there, over there, over there. There's a bonfire, and somewhere there is where we started the game. Cool. I actually really like how you can see so much of the environment just by paying attention, and I think, I wager, I don't know for sure, this just looks like Lothric Castle from here, and that would mean that the high wall, the first area proper, I guess, is somewhere on the other side of this castle. But I'm not sure. I mean, these are all just silly background mountains. Doesn't really tell us anything. It just looks like Lothric Castle. Anyway, here we go. And I don't know if you guys heard that, but that's the sound of a door closing. We'll get to that in a bit. Alright. You can actually walk around here. I don't think there's anything to find, so I'm not gonna do that. But there is something really awesome up here. There we go. Firekeeper Soul. Let's take a look at that description, shall we? Firekeeper Soul, where are you? I think they put it... Here, your valuables. Soul of a firekeeper who returned from the abyss. Soul of a firekeeper who is said to have returned from the abyss. This firekeeper preserves the bonfire and serves as its champion. She is said to have soothed and accepted the dark sigil, which has tainted her soul. And yet, her soul will one day embed itself in the bosom of another firekeeper. It's not really certain who this firekeeper is, but the fact that there are more than one firekeeper, or there is more than one firekeeper, that's pretty much a given. We met one in Dark Souls 1 and another who was fated to become a firekeeper. And here we also, in Dark Souls 3, have the actual firekeeper proper and someone who was fated to become a firekeeper but failed. So there's that. And in Dark Souls 2 you had the Shrine Handmaidens, and there were like 3 or 4 of them at the start of the game. So, and then there's actually just one here selling us stuff.
Sorry, friend. Be more careful. By the gods, curiosity is gonna kill you kittens. Some places are better left alone, you know. Oh, sorry. Am I a tad too late? Have no fear. There's beauty in death. Besides, you're surrounded by ladies. Every man's dream, right?
Okay, surrounded by ladies, that's a bit of a weird statement. You're alone here, you think? Right? Right?
No matter. I'll look after things. By stripping every last trinket off your corpse, you're gonna make some lucky customer very happy.
So yeah, Patch's stick is just this. Stab you in the back. And once we confront him, he will be all sorry and apologize, and it's not my fault, I just can't help it. But yeah, how are we gonna get out of this? It's actually really simple, and I don't really like it, but it's there. Just jump down. Be mindful, however, that you have to jump on this coffin? It's a coffin. Otherwise, you'll just fall to your death. But, yeah. Those are the ladies he was talking about. And if you look really carefully, you see that all their eyes are covered. They're all firekeepers from ancient times, I guess, or medieval. Oh, no! And now I missed the item. Great, wonderful. I have to go back up there. Really? Really? That just happened. Not so pleased. Anyway, Estes ring. Basically... Oh, by the way, in between episodes, I bought the Untrue Dark Ring. Yay! I'm not a fan of it, and I will show you guys why. We got the Estes ring. A green ring crafted from shards increases HP restored by the Estes flask. This ring was entrusted to a certain firekeeper, but in the end she never met her champion, and the ensuing tragic flask became a favorite tale of the masses. People love a good drama rom-com or something. Oh. Oh, I totally forgot about this guy. Yeah, we met him in one of the first episodes. Then I totally forgot about this guy. That stance means that he's either going to do a heavy attack or he's going to parry you. There we go. He is very difficult to deal with. You know, first time around, if you just walk up to this place, you start exploring, and you come upon this guy. He will probably kick your butt. But you can actually force him off the cliff, and if you quit the game and reload, his items will be just lying at the edge of the cliff. So that's something. He actually has a really good sword here, the Uchi Katana. It's a nice katana. With one of a moveset. As far as katanas go, I'm not a fan of katanas. As you can see, it's a dex weapon, so if you're doing a dex build, you want to kill this guy as fast as possible, because this is a weapon that can carry you really far to the game. But keep in mind, as with all katanas, the durability here, for example, I'll compare it to the battle axe or to the exile greatsword, it's really low. So be mindful to have, you know, a few repair powders handy. It's a unique katana characterized by the fine craftsmanship of an eastern land where it was forged. The finely sharpened blade cuts flesh like butter and causes bleeding, but breaks easily as a result. And skill, assume a holding stance, and we saw him do that, to rapidly execute a lunging slash with normal attack or a deflecting parry with strong attack. It's a really cool weapon, all in all. It's not the best katana, but it's a cool katana. And we also have the Master's attire. A terribly worn shirt, yeah, we can see that. Men are fond of weaving tales to explain the ruggedness of their garb. My sixth sense warned me of danger, and I danced between the flourish of blades, unscathed. But alas, my clothes went to tatters. Cool story, brah. Cool story. Alright. Time to get back up and get the final item. We just missed. Because I fell off. I'm an idiot. Here we go again. By the way, we should talk to that guy in a minute. Leonard. Once you discovered the Rosaria's Covenant, he will show up at Firelink Shrine and you can start off his questline. Although it is at odds with Sirius questline, so if you try and pursue both at the same time, yeah, that's not gonna work. You either want to do one or the other, or you wait with Leonard's questline until you have finished Sirius's questline. All right, let's try this again. I managed to do it once without dying. I can do it a second time, and I did it a second time. There we go. Come on, give me the item. There we go. Haha! Firekeeper said. And I already made the I'm a pretty lady joke, so I'm not gonna do that again. Plus, I don't have the necessary curves to fill this one out. Rope worn by the guardian of the shrine. The firekeepers were robbed of light. There we go. To better serve as vessels of souls. Only those who cherished the writhing, searing darkness were given the keeper's black attire. So yeah, and they were robbed of light. They don't have eyes. And there I was wondering in an earlier episode if they have blue eyes. If this one, I'm having trouble. No. I'm not having a good day, people. I'm not having a good day. And I'm having trouble finding all the right words and stuff and thingamajigums. Anyway, I'm not even gonna care about those souls. It's not that important. Anyway, as you can see, she has this thing in front of her eyes, and she doesn't actually have eyes. So me wondering if she has blue eyes is actually just silly. Then again, I am silly, so I guess that's okay. Hold up, you're actually looking kind of cute there. I've got a nice little present for you. Yeah, I'm not creepy at all, by the way.
Ashen One, this is much like what lies within me. Then let it find its own place within my bosom. She will understand. We are both firekeepers after all.
Alright, yeah. I'm all for giving nice gifts to pretty ladies. Anyway, the firekeeper is now able to heal the dark sigil. Cool.
Leave me, sister. May the flames guide thy way.
So yeah, we have gone hollow, and by healing the dark sigil, you will become normal again. Keep in mind that does autofill the questline of Yoel and Yuria, and it does have quite a hefty price. And it's basically 5 levels that you have to pay for at once. That you fork over. I'm not gonna do this yet, mainly because I want to continue their questline just a bit further, and at one point I'm gonna abandon it, just because I don't feel it's necessary. I don't like looking like this, and I don't want to waste a ring just to look normal. So yeah, no, I will not heal the dark sign just yet. But
Farewell.
the reason I dislike, I'm sorry. The reason I dislike the untrue dark ring, and keep in mind I just look normal now, is, can I show you guys? I can't yet. She has to spawn over there, I guess. If you wear the untrue dark ring, normally she stands like this here, but if you wear the untrue dark ring, she will stand like this, like turn away from you, like she is not happy to see you. And I'm like, yeah, that's not gonna happen. Let's not be like that. Alright, so I'll just continue to look like shite, I guess. I'm not a fudging asshole. Anyway. I said we should go talk to Leonhard. So let's go talk to Leonhard.
Unkindled, are we? And fast on the trail of the lords absconded.
Do you note his peculiar
Then
headpiece?
these red eyes are for you.
It's a mask. Thank you.
Use them to pillage embers and briefly heighten your strength for your duty. What else are unkindled ashes good for?
Alright, so we got some cracked red eye orb. Consumed to invade another world. Online play item allows a single invasion of another world. Defeat the host of embers of the world you have invaded to gain the strength of fire. The cracked red orb is far from perfect, it seems, as a ring finger Leonhard knows all too well. So yeah, this is a consumable that you can use to do invasions. There is actually a regular red eye orb that we can get later on, and that basically acts like the red sign soapstone, except that, you know, you don't need to be summoned, you just summon yourself basically into someone else's world. Alright. Just a wee bit of preparation. Oh, I don't have any souls. No, never mind. The Farron Keep that we are about to explore, it's toxic. Oh, not literally toxic, it just poisons you, but I don't like the area. You have areas where your movements are restricted, you get poisoned, there are all kind of nasties in here. And I generally just don't like it. I'm not a big fan of it. Alright, but we do have some purple musculum. I might as well keep it just in case. Reduces poison build-up, cures poison. Medicinal purple musculum reduces poison build-up, blah blah blah. Poison builds up in the body, and when it breaks out, it causes gradual damage over a period of time. Poison can be exasperating, so be sure to carry sufficient musculums when traveling to a blighted area. So yeah, stand here and the build-up starts pretty much immediately. The saving grace of this area is that there are a lot of Titanite shards to be found. You can find magic scrolls here, so for the sorcery characters, character builds. But for the rest, it's just really annoying. Ragged Mask goes well with the Masters sets. The Ragged Mask. Rag that covers the wearer's mouth, likely a makeshift item that helps reduce intake of various poisonous and noxious fumes. And as you can see, it does have quite a nice. It does up your poison resistance quite nice. For example, here the Ragged Mask or the Fallen Knight Helm. Now poison resistance 14. Here it's 13. But the light armors, as usual, they have higher elemental resistance, also higher just resistance like this in general. So we're just fine with our Thrall Hood. If I'm not mistaken, these guys do drop heavy gems. That's pretty much everything interesting that they drop. Yeah, Titanite shard upgrade material we will be needing in a bit, just to make sure that our other weapons or secondary weapons are up to speed. Anything here? I don't think so. And a nice assist shard. Cool. So the areas with the floating leaves, lilies, I guess, those are where you have trouble moving around. So we'll keep that for bits. Alright. So the whole shtick of this area is, well, aside from all the poison stuff and annoying enemies, is those towers with a bonfire on top. So you actually have to find the lower part of the tower. You can see there's just one of the stairs here, and put it out. Well, I'm not going to tell you guys. You'll see in a bit what happens when we do that. So let me just go this way real quick. Oh yeah, prism stones. Prism stones. Here we go. Mark path by placing on ground. Warm petal emitting a beautiful phasing aura of 7 colors, which with a very rare 8th. The prism stone does nothing special, but can serve as a path marker or perhaps drop off a cliff to judge height by the sound of its descent. If loud noise is heard upon its landing, then a fall from the ledge is surely lethal. That basically just that. Grew relentlessly annoying. Well, they aren't all that bad, but keep in mind that all their weapons do inflict poison buildup. Alright. Crew rolls and shields. There we go. A rotting makeshift shield given by the forest dwelling Grus. Barely effective as a shield, however, its rotten state has made it poisonous and resistant to other poisons as a result. There we go. Quite nice. Ah, there we go. So we're here at the base of one of these towers. There are 3 in total, and can we see them from here? There's one. The other one is somewhere over there, I guess. Yeah, there he is. It's interesting to note what's depicted here. That is the Witch of Izalith, one of the portals of the Lord Souls in Dark Souls 1. Well, that's interesting. Alright, let's put this out. So yeah, basically this area is completely locked off. You cannot progress unless you extinguish 3 flames here hidden in the area to light the 3 chalices in front of the closed gates. Once you have all 3 chalices lit, the door opens and you can progress deeper into Farron Keep. Alright, now we can just go down here, but we can actually go through the area itself and pick up some useful items. So let's do that, shall we? But yeah, unfortunately, Python Oh. Alright, some rotten plant resin. So that makes your weapon cause poison build up. And here we have another callback to Dark Souls 1. It's a Dark Wraith. And it's wielding the Dark Hand. No! There we go. These guys do drop cracked right eye orb. Little cracked red eye orb. Yay, cool. They also drop their armor set and their weapons, except with the dark hand. You can only get that at Juria. But there's that. Here we go. Sage's Call. Look at that. We can deliver this to Andre and get some more infusions. Or more types of infusions, I guess. Where is it? Here it is. Enable Crystal, Blessed, and Deep Infusion. So Crystal makes its skill with Intelligence, Blessed makes its skill with Faith. It does reduce the physical damage, though, and you get no extra bonus damage in return. But causes it to give you a constant bit of HP regeneration, and we have the Dark Infusion, which just gets rid of all the scaling, but adds this dark damage. Alright, so we got that. Not that we are going to use it, mind you, but it's nice to have. Alright, so here we have come full circle, and there is one of the most annoying enemies of this area. And it's probably the death of a lot of players. You know why? Because we've encountered the group, they don't seem that bad. And then we have this guy, he's just standing there and jumps on top of you and causes massive damage. He also has a grab attack that's really nasty. If he grabs you, if he grabs you or jumps on top of you, he will drain a lot of your health, and he will get an attack buff instead. So he often do it, you know, like a few times in a row. So it's basically just instant death. So here are the regular ones. They're not too bad. Can we get your attention? Yes, we can. By the by, these guys do drop Titanite shards. And that's really, really nice. There's another one here. There, we're poisoned again. Ah, the Great Sword. I'm not gonna use this. I'm not a fan of ultra great swords, but it looks epic. Look at this. This is just a huge, huge sword. For all you Guts cosplayers, I think it's a bit too slow to use effectively, but that may be just me. I'm just not a fan of these slow weapons. Wait, did we ever? Oh yeah, we did ever one. Let's see. Some more purple mossglum. There we have the start area. That's where we started at. We went that way, that way, that way, and pretty much covered the whole eastern bit of this this swamp here. Oh yeah, and then we have these guys. Those are elder Grus. And they look big. Well, they are big. That's a bloody trunk they use as a club. And that's not the worst of it. They also have magic. I just really don't like them. I was gonna say donut. Why would I have a donut? I don't like donuts. Well, I don't mind donuts, but... Alright, let's get my bearings. There should be a bonfire somewhere around here. There? I think it's there. No, I'm not sure. It's been a while. Yeah, it's up there. There's a bonfire. Alright, some more upgrade material. Never hurts. Just a regular crew. Nothing to be afraid of. Some more purple moss clumps. And look at this! It's another light thingy. With another mural. This is Nito, first of the dead. Another of the holders of the Lord's souls in Dark Souls 1. Yeah, that's the second fire. There we go, just one more to go. Hello, you little phantom thingies. Alright. I'm not gonna charge blindly in there. Let's just, Wait, do I have? Nah. No. Let's just pull them one at a time. There we go, mate. And bonfire. Cool. Alright, for my next trick, I'm gonna need a lot of arrows. No, really, a lot of arrows. I'm gonna take on these stupid elder grooves just to get some items, but it's not like a... yeah. I don't like fighting them on the ground, especially in all 3, that's just a death sentence. So, let's just buy some of these. That ought to do the trick. Because they do drop some interesting loot. There we go. You know, I said something about not rushing in blindly, and here I am, rushing in blindly. Alright. 3 bloody elder grooves. Not too pleased. Yeah, and I have an unupgraded bow, so there's that. Oh, it's fine. You know what? Show us your magic attack. Just go ahead and do it. There you go, buddy. That's your magic. Lots of floating skulls that do damage when they hit you. Where did you go? There you are. Come on, buddy. Don't be shy. You are shy. There you are. Wait. Wrong one? Wrong one. Cool. Look at that 1 damage. Ah, pitiful. No! Yeah, don't be shy. Just let me shoot you in the face. Ah, Ferris head. There we go. I love this. Ferris head. Broad-brimmed leather hat, traditionally used by master archers and especially favored by forest-dwelling hunters. The name Ferris is said to have once belonged to a hero, but is now more widely known as a style of hat. And I was like, this is the Fedora of Shame. I mean, look at it, it's epic. And I'm talking about the Fedora of Shame. So just one moment. I'm gonna be back in a minute. There we go. Fedora of Shame. Yeah, it's not a Fedora, that's part of the joke, and I don't care. Ah, and now we are complete. Yay! Alright, time for the last one. And you know, I'd be actually inclined to jump down on top of this guy. If it wasn't for the enemies that are downstairs. And this puts me overweight. Why though? Why are you so heavy? Well, that's actually got a difference. Alright, I'm not complete anymore. I mean, I had to run to get this hat. And you'll probably are all like, oh, that's so unprofessional, you should have had it close by, at hands. Yeah, I know, but I'm not professional, so there we go. That's solved. Get in your face. Blackbow Ferris, there we go. A black longbow named after a hero of old, known for the unusual stance from which it is fired. Has a longer range than standard bows, but successful usage requires a trained dexterous hands. Yeah. Swiftly knock 3 arrows with finesse off drawing the bow. It's not shooting 3 straight ahead, I think, if I'm correct. It's like shooting. Can I show this? So this is the bow. Three arrows. It doesn't do a whole lot. I actually like the regular skill just better. Which is just plainly doing more damage. But that's fine. That's fine. Alright. Resting there makes the stupid Elder respawn. So let's not do that. Yeah, let's go there. That's the exit to the area once we found the third fire, which is somewhere over there. But let's first do this bit. And yeah, there's a crab. Again. Ooh, we are being summoned to another world. Nice. And we are poisoned. Yay. Alright, let's see. Let's see what's up. Maybe I can actually contribute to something. And we're all the way back here. Cool. I don't feel that I'm needed here. This is a fight club. Why am I here? We've let's see, just a regular invader. That's another invader. And here we have a dude of Farron. Cool. This doesn't seem to be like a real invasion. No. What's up? That is at least two dudes with end level gear. Well, there's the thing. That guy is also end level. And then we have that guy, and he's wearing the rune sense. Oh, he is also end game. Very cool. I feel like the odd one out here. Yeah, that's also an end level weapon. Cool. Cool. You know, why can't I? Ugh. Why can't I find dudes that are on my own level or something?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh well, it was a try. Also endgame stuff. Cool, cool. Really? Why does that keep happening? Alright. Back where we ought to be. Alright. It's time to fight a crab. There we go. You don't want to engage him on a home turf because, well, you will be slowed, and that's not fun at all. And he drops the Lingering Dragon Crest Ring. That is a guaranteed drop, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take a look at that. That's A special ring given to those who are deemed fit to undertake the journey of discovery in Vinheim, home of sorcery. Extends length of spell effect. Opposed to the dragon's call, the seal depicts an everlasting dragon. A lingering dragon symbolizes the true nature of the consummate sorcerer. So yeah, there's that. Also, for example, if you use... Oh, we are being summoned again. It's the same world, is it not? No. Yes, it's gonna be the same bloody world. Anyway, if you use a spell that buffs your weapon, for example, it lasts, I don't know, 60 seconds or something. If you use this ring, it will last 90 seconds instead. And that's that goal. We weren't even needed. Here we are. At least your poison counter is reset. Just an ember. Nothing too special. Soften him a soldier. Oh, there's an item. You know, this is getting tiresome. There. Nope. Yep, there we go. Wait, where did my shield go? There's my shield. Some young white branches. You can pick them up if you like. I don't care. You did find the Crown of Dusk. Feathered crown bestowed upon the princess of Ulasil, land of ancient golden sorcerers. Ulasil, that's the land where the Dark Souls 1 DLC took place. Through the Guardian Elizabeth blessing, this raises the power and effect of the wearer's magic, but damage suffered by magic attack rises in tandem. And you can actually see here, it has an absorption of -30, so you actually become more vulnerable to magic damage. Oh. And the Sage's Scroll. And look at these mushrooms. And that's basically Dark Souls 1. With this area, this forest, where all these mushrooms dwelled, and one of the mushrooms was a friend of Elizabeth. Was named Elizabeth. Friend of Dusk. That's it. There I go. And it's been a long time since I played Dark Souls 1. So yeah, this is basically implied to be the same area as you visit in Dark Souls 1, except it's all gone bad. Pretty much that. Alright, so this is where we snipe their stupid Elder Grooves, and we just get a poison gem. So that's not all that interesting at all. Let's see, is there anything here? No. We're just where we start off. Alright. So we did pick up the Sage's Scroll, and that's... Oh, that's stupid of me. There we go. The Sage's Scroll. We can deliver to our resident sorcerer. There we go. Sage's Scroll. Scroll containing sorceries of the Crystal Sages. Give to a sorcerer to learn sorceries of the Sages. Derp. As any sorcerer knows, sorcery is a talent, and these sorceries were refined to nurture our very special talents. The talent is implied to be Dusk. Alright. I also forget his name. Where is Mr. Mathingi? Mr. Sorcerer. Mr. Thefton.
Oh, Again.
Oh, Orbeck. There we go. That's not a name you keep in mind, right? It's not a name that keeps hanging, right? It's not like catchy. Hello, I'm Orbeck.
Bears the twin faces of the dragon.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. If you happen to watch this and your name is Orbeck, please take no offense. I just think your name is a bit silly. Alright, but Orbeck of Finheim, that's the name I was looking for. If you do not give him any sorcery scroll before advancing through Fahrenkeep and the area beyond, then he will up and leave. So there's that. But luckily there are 2 scrolls actually to be found in this area, so we found just one of them.
This is stupendous. And the undead legion of Farron possesses.
And I said this is the scroll belonging to Dusk. No, this is not. That's the other one. This one belongs to the undead legion, the Abyss Watchers, the Lords of Cinder in the end bit of this area.
So you may put these new sorceries to
How many times? Yeah, I'm like, yeah, maybe I should tell them again that I'm an idiot. And I'm like, yeah, how many times am I gonna tell them that? Yeah, probably way too many times. Anyway, sorceries. So, Soul, Great Sword, and Fair and Fleshword. These are the ones that I referenced when I was talking about the staff length. These come out of the tip of your staff. I know that's not a metaphor, but having a longer staff gives you more reach, basically just that. This buffs your weapon. We also have some regular ranged spells. Fire soul arrow, fire a more powerful soul arrow, fire a heavy soul arrow, fire a more powerful heavy soul arrow, blah 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 blah. We also have magic shield. This ups the I think the absorption rate and the what's it called? Stability of your shield. So if you cast this on your shield, not only does it resist damage more effectively, it also reduces the stamina cost of blocking. Spook masks noises of caster and prevents fall damage, and that's quite nice. There's also a ring that pretty much duplicates the fall damage prevention. There's also a ring that masks your noises, so it's basically those 2 rings in one spell. Oral Decoy, distract foes with a distant sound, so this is basically the alluring skulls, but then as a spell. And Pestilent Mist. Release a cloud of mist that eats away at HP. There are some bosses that just fold to this spell. They're just so big. They whatever they do, they pretty much stay within reach of this misty cloud. So their HP just drains away. But be careful, it also drains your own HP if you stand in the cloud. I think that you have to have an average dexterity and or a sage's ring or something, just to make sure that you do not lose HP for casting this spell. But it's a really nice spell. I really like it. It's one of those that's great utility spells that you do not normally use them, but against certain NPC invasions or some bosses, this is a really nifty spell to use. All right, I really don't care about sorceries. Keep in mind though, here with Orbeck, also with Irina, in order to complete their questlines, you actually have to buy all the spells they offer you. So I'm gonna do that at some point, probably somewhere in between episodes. I'm gonna grind souls like a madman and then buy all their stuff. And I'm not gonna waste time with that.
Welcome home, Ashen One. Speak thine heart's desire. Very well. Then touch the darkness within me. Take nourishment from these sovereignless souls.
Alright, so let's up faith a bit more.
Farewell, Ashen One. May the flames guide thee.
Oh, did I actually attune spells? I don't think I did. Might as well. Do I actually have something? I do have Cleric's Sacred Chime, which I guess is fine. Let me just... No, wait, we are gonna get a... No, I want to travel actually. I'm gonna get a good one in a bit, I guess. Yeah, let's go to Keep Ruins. Let's see if we can find that third tower thingy with a fire to put out. And I should forget to reinforce my Estus flasks once we return to Firelink. So this is just a tower full of slugs. And the undead bone shard, so yay, we can make our Estus flask effectiveness go to +3. Which isn't all that shabby actually. Oh, cool. Yeah, totally forgot about that. Let me do that first, I guess. No. Should I? Probably should. Am I? Nah, don't think so. Wolf's Blood Swordgrass, that's the Covenant item associated with the Covenants of guys that protect this area. So if you are embered and you get invaded, it's by the Covenant of Fair and Keep or something. I don't know what their name is, but that's the item you get if you kill someone while invading this bit. Alright, here we go, Sunlight Talisman, that's what I was looking for. There we go, Sunlight Talisman. The Knight of Sunlight's personal talisman for casting miracles of the gods. The talisman bears the knight's own holy illustration, an emblem of his unwavering faith. Use of the talisman skill fills the user with similar steadfastness. And the skill is Unfaltering Prayer, which temporarily increases poise while casting miracles, preventing enemy attacks from interrupting prayer. Alright, we can use this. I'm overweight with that. Not too pleased. Do I have lighter? I do have lighter gloves. Am I over 17% weight? Oh, I'm at 70%. Cool. Here we go. As a soup, you can drink this to refill some HP. But for now, I am gonna engage the large cruise. And then come back here to go up on that ladder. And then we're pretty much finished with this area, except for NPC invasions. And I'm gonna probably do those next time. Alright, some upgrade material, and a huge bloody crew. There we go. Just come here, you. It's way easier to fight them. Over here. Maybe some actual options to maneuver. Then I'm probably gonna die to this boss. Oh yeah, totally forgot about that attack. That's disastrous. And there we died. Do not like them. Like, really, do not like them. Not at all. They are annoying. Especially if you can't move well. Alright, let's Let's take the shortest route. Oh, yeah. Before I forget. That's not what I want to do. I was pressing the wrong button. Anyway, Iron Flash, this is a pyromancy. Ups your resistances, ups your damage absorption. It does make you vulnerable to lightning, I think. But it slows you down to a crawl. It's really nice against some bosses to use. Alright, big Gru. Can we convince you to follow after us to a more compelling place to fight? Probably can. Cool. Nope. 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 There we go. Wrong weapon. Cool. Really do not like these enemies. And I'm just not doing well. And dead. Cool, cool, cool. Don't like you. Alright. So that's not working for me. Alrighty, right. You know what? Let's come back a bit later. There, let's just first go up there. It's actually way more palatable. As I mentioned, I really do not like this area, so let's just switch things up for a bit. I mean, I could just run past them. All's fine and dandy. There are some items that are not really worth the hassle. Yeah. Or alternatively, you could just go ahead where I found Iron Flash. The thing is, there are basilisks and they crush you, and that means insta kills, and that's not fun. Alright, so here we are. Item up there. Bonfire. And the Fair and Keep Covenant. Ah, the Watchdogs of Fair, and that's their name. Cool. This is implied to be Sif. And Sif you met as a boss in Dark Souls 1. And as an NPC in the DLC of Dark Souls 1. Crystal Lizard right here. And that's just annoying. Alright. We'll get you another time. Yeah, let's see. There should be a... Oh, thanks guys. Dream Chase's Ashes. This is really neat because this item, this allows you to purchase Titanite shards. So, Umbral Ash of one who dreamt of joining the Undead Legion. With this, the Shrine Handmaiden will prepare new items. In the end, the Dream Chasers who wandered aimlessly in the Rotten Forest found a sense of fulfillment. And I'm gonna come back on this. There is some strong implication that this is an item that a person we have met, and that's Hodrick, the purple guy, because he wears, and we will see that later on, armor that looks eerily similar to the ones that is worn by the Undead Legion, by the Abyss Watchers. Alright. So here we have a nice view of the... I think this is Fahrenkeep, this is Fahrenkeep. And yeah, there's still one tower that we need to put out. Alright, so there's a demon, and there are some items that we want to get. So let's first take care of this bloody demon. Call back to the first boss in Dark Souls, the opening boss. Nope. He has pretty much the same moveset, so if you remember that guy, then you know how to handle this guy. Keep in mind, that's a grab attack. That's not one that the Dark Souls 1 version had, but if he managed to grab you, he will also fling you off of the bridge here insta-death. Alright. That's quite a bit of a cry. If you manage to damage one of his legs enough times, he is made of stone, it will crumble out under him. And he will just be sitting there, you know, without legs. That doesn't make him harmless, by the by. I made that mistake the first time I encountered him. I managed to I'm summoned. To destroy one of his legs, and the other one crumbled away as well, and he was just sitting there like, what happened? And I was like, huh, this is funny. And then he, I don't know, regained his senses and smashed me to bits. So apparently I was more... Hello! Apparently I was more beveled than he was. Why can't I? Alright, that's a proof of concord kept. Now, should I... Probably not. Interfere. Well, something happened, I'm just not sure what happened. And there still go. Alright. Can we just please... Okay, cool. Stuff. Story, bro. I don't really know what happened. Alright, so this guy beat the Fahrenkeep. He's wearing the armor set of the Oh, there's another one. Of the Legion of Undead, and he also wielding a weapon. And he's looking to parry. Cool. Not doing too hot here. Oh, funny, funny. Ah, cool. Mutual KO. Love it. Anyway. The Great Axe, we already found one of those. An Ember. And another Ember. Alright. Then let's go to the other side of that gate. Oh, by the way, is it here? There was something interesting to see somewhere. That's, by the way, the undead settlements. I think behind that, all that rubble over there, that's... We saw that from Lothric, I guess? I'm not certain. Anyway. Gate is closed, so we can't just hop by it. No, we actually need to go down here. There we go. And I'm gonna first focus down these little stupid crystal lizards. Alright, large titanite shard, some nice upgrade material, and another one. Alright, so here we are. So there's the undead settlement, and there, right up there, is where we found Joel. Right up there. So that is where the gargoyle creatures brought us from the fourth boss fight. And this is the dragon that we saw from there. And it's just dead. Just dead. Alright, lightning spear. There we go. That's our first offensive miracle right there. Love it. And dragon crest shield. Let's first take a look at this. We have the crest shield now. Now we also have the dragon crest shield. And it's basically just pretty much the same shield, except crest shield really good against dark damage, dragon crest shield really good against fire damage, and we also have one that's really good against lightning and also one that's really good against magic. So there we go. Not the highest ability, for example here across crest shield, stability 50, stability 53, stability 66, but it does mitigate quite some damage. And more importantly, we picked up our first offensive miracle in Lightning Spear. And for that we need faith at 20, so that's what I'm going for. Miracle allegedly used by the Warriors of Sunlight hurls a lightning spear. The spears inflict lightning damage, providing an effective counter to magic or ice. Oh, magic or fire. Especially powerful against metal armor and dragons. Now, mind you, the offensive miracles aren't all that hot, they aren't all that damaging, and lightning spear and all its upgrades, the damage diminishes over distance. So this is basically just a lightning bolt you throw, but it does more damage the closer your enemy is standing towards you. So if you use it point blank, it does way more damage than if you use it as something a few feet away. But it is an offensive miracle, so it's there, and some enemies are really weak to lightning, so it's useful, definitely useful. Alright, most of the enemies here are catatonic, and we get a heavy gem, nice and heavy. But there is one of those lamp bearers up here, and he will of course try and rally all the... Oh, no, I fell off. I was like, he will rally the enemies, except if you kill him fast enough. Spoiler alert, I didn't. Anyway, nothing of interest here. And pretty much nothing of interest up here. Nope. Nope, just nothing. Just nothing. So my priorities as far as leveling up are gonna be mainly getting this up to 20 and getting this up to 14, so I get an additional attunement slot right here, so I can use medium heal and I can use lightning spear. Come through lightning, yo! Everybody was lightning through and... Ah, that's not the song, people. Don't believe that. Anyway, before I forget, and I might actually use that. Or do that. With the Soul of the Stray Demon, you can actually get a nice useful item. So I'm gonna demonstrate it to you guys. Then that's, I think, all for this episode. We are doing not too hot on time. Okay, cool. Here we are. Might as well level up a bit.
Very well. Then touch the darkness within me.
There's your darkness within you. You are just you. And I accept you for who you are. I don't have enough souls. And that's too bad.
Farewell, Ashen One. May the flames guide thee.
Alright, oh, I'm going the wrong way.
Aha, thou returned, and a fine day it is. So, happened upon any twisted souls?
Yes, we did. We came upon the soul of a stray demon. Alright, so we have some stuff. The soft crystal sage we found, we can get the crystal hail, which basically throws a bit of magic into the air and causes a hail of magic. Dickens the Deep, Fire Darkened Soul, Sediment. Sorcery for Archdeacon Royce and his deacons, said to have been imparted to them by MacDuddle of the Boreal Valley, Fire Dark Soul Drags. This is basically the spell that they use on you, the dark orb that they throw at you, except this is the small version. Boulder Heave is a pyromancy art of the stray demon of Staff of Flame, spews a boulder from one's mouth. The boulder is heavy but shatters easily. Do some damage, throw them away, or knock them back. And that's how it's not a particularly useful item, pyromancy, I think. Never actually tried it because the other thing you can get with the soft stray demon is much more interesting. He does this attack sometimes if you approach him, and it's really not nice. Makes him a bad demon. We can also get a Cleric Kettlestick. Uses both as sword and catalyst. The deacons under the guidance of Archdeacon MacDonald became both clergymen and sorcerers. Nice. What I think I've shown this already. Soul of Crystal Sage. This boosts your item discovery by 50 points, I think. So if you go for full item discovery gear, you want this item. And even if you don't meet the requirements to use it, doesn't matter. You get the boost to item discovery. Alright, this is the soul of a regular demon. We don't have that. We have found a demon, but it did not drop a soul. Cool. But I'm going for this. Havel's Ring. Havel was a character in Dark Souls 1. We will also meet him here in Dark Souls 3, or at least someone that looks exactly like him. But he wore this really heavy armor set and also wielded a dragon tooth as a club. Really, really heavy and all. So he wore this ring, and able to just walk about normally. A ring for warriors keen on heavy accoutrements increases maximum equip load. This ring was named after Havel the Rock, the battlefield compatriot of Gwyn the First Lord. The art of war has been a constant since ages past, and those who would follow in Havel's footsteps are no fewer now than in his own day. Just a moment, people. I'm being called over. Yeah, it is. Alright, just as mate, like, dinner very cool. And that's where he didn't hear me and barges into my room, and I'm like, dude, I'm recording. Cool, but I was like, yeah, I want this. Not for now, but for the future. And there's that. So with that, I'm gonna end this episode. Gonna wrap up the Varan Keep in the next episode. Go into the next area, finish up these Lords of Cinder roaming here, and that is that. And I do have actually something in mind. It's electricity, and I actually want to get Faith to 20 by now, just so it fit like, you know, like me throwing lightning bolts and then the song electricity. Yay for that. But yeah, we're gonna get Faith up because I really, really, really like. I don't know if I should finish that sentence, but you know, you can probably fill in the blanks there. Cool. See you guys next time. Cheers.